Hi Taurus, this is your tarot tarot reading or horoscope for April and May 2018. I'm going to combine April and May because it took me so long to do the readings because I was trying to wait for Mercury retrograde to be over. So I'm using the Lenormand deck and I'm using the Doreen Virtue Angel cards. So let's see what we have for Taurus for April, May 2018. We have the Ring, and we have the Child. So let's see. Let's get clarifying cards. For Taurus, April and May 2018. The Chariot. Balance, Ace of Earth. All right, when I see the Ring, to me that signifies like commitment, and it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic commitment. It could be like signing a contract, you know, purchasing a new home, a new car, anything that makes you have to make a long-term commitment or make a solid commitment or put your name on a dotted line. It's about, it's just like about property to me. It's about commitment. It's about an agreement. It's like coming to a consensus. It's about, like I said, contracts. It's about, it could be a marriage proposal. And then we have the Child, and the Child to me is just like innocence, playfulness, youthfulness, just like getting in tune with your inner child. It could also be a physical child, and just like having fun in life and not taking things so seriously. That's what I see when I see the Child. And then we have the Chariot, which says an important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. Balance is the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise, wait for perfect timing. And then we have the Ace of Earth, which is the inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. All right. So what I'm thinking for Taurus for April and May 2018, I do think it has something to do with coming into an agreement with someone. It could be a business venture. It could be romantic, either or. Because I'm getting so many cards. Like, to me, these two cards are like signified to me like marriage and then having a child. Like marriage and having a child. Marriage and having a child. But then when I pull the clarifying cards from the Doreen Virtue deck, it's like the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. So coming to a compromise, you might be, and then the Ace of Earth, it's always, to me, the Ace of Earth is always, like the Earth cards are always about, to me, business, career, material things, and stuff like that. And what I'm kind of feeling is that you might even move. I think you might move to a new residence. And the reason why I'm feeling that way is because we're getting the Chariot. And to me, when you get the Chariot in the upright position, it's always about moving forward, moving fast, and just like going from one place to another. It could be, you know, going from one chapter in your life to the next. But in this case, I think it has to do with signing, like this is Ace of Earth is saying important documents or contracts. So to me, I feel like Taurus, there may be a move to a new residence. It could be you might be buying your first home. You might be moving into a new apartment. You might be moving into your first apartment. But it's telling you that you need to cooperate, be, compromise and cooperate. It might be, it could more so be a new house because of having to compromise and cooperate. So when you're buying a new home, you don't always have to pay the price that the seller is asking for. You can kind of negotiate and come to a common, a middle ground that makes you and the buyer happy. And it's saying a promising business venture. So I feel like it is, moving to this new home. This is a good move for you. Of course, when you buy a house, there are important documents and contracts. It's a contract. You're contracting, you're buying something from a seller. It's a large purchase, and then you're contracting with the bank or the mortgage company that is loaning you the money to buy the house. So it's a need for balance and moderation. Moderation meaning don't go overboard with this new home. Stay within a good budget. If you're married, I always would say to buy a home that you can afford on one income, so that gives you a little more room in case something happens and you lose one income or whatever. But be balanced about it. I understand that you're excited about this new home, Taurus, or this new move, but don't get over your head. Don't get over your head. You know what I mean? Like, don't go buy something that you really can't afford comfortably. And you can always negotiate with the person that's selling the home, or if it's a new apartment, you can, kind of compromise on the things that you want. Don't get a $2,000 rental payment. Compromise. Say, okay, I'll get a apartment in a nice area for $1,000 a month. And just build from there. Like, you don't want to just, it's saying have balance. Don't go overboard. Don't get so, I understand that you're excited. This is something new. This is bringing out the kid in you, the youthfulness in you. This is a new step. It's like you're giving birth, honestly. It's like you're giving birth to one of your dreams, you know what I mean? But don't get ahead of yourself. Don't get ahead of yourself. Have balance. Be able to take from one cup and pour into the next, you know what I mean? Like, get a place that you can afford, and then you can still eat every day. You can pay your other bills comfortably, and you can also have a life outside of paying bills, because you don't want to get into a home or an apartment where it's so expensive that all you do is work to pay bills. So have balance. Negotiate, learn how to negotiate for the things that you want. You know what I mean? If it's a home and you want to try to bring the price down, tell them you'll buy it as is. If you want them to lower the price, tell them, okay, I'll take the price that you're asking for if you repair this, that, and the other. So have all your ducks in a row. If you're buying a new home, have someone come in there and give you a good the person that comes in gives you like an estimate of the value of the home, and they look and see what's wrong with the place. So really do your research, and really have all your ducks in a row. Like, have everything lined up so that you can go in there and be fair and compromise the way that you want, and wait for the perfect timing. Don't, like I said, this is something that you're excited about. Is it's making you feel like a kid again. This is a dream come true. It's you're giving birth to one of your desires. But don't get so excited that you just go and get the first place that you see. Wait for the perfect timing. Wait for the perfect place. Wait till something feels right. Not where you're saying, okay, well, if I negotiate on this bill, I can afford it. If I get rid of this, I can afford it. No, don't do that to yourself. You know what I mean? So wait for the perfect home that's within your budget. Don't just go overboard. All right, so that's what I have for Taurus for April and May of 2018, and I will see you guys in June. Thank you.